The Border Patrol of Del Rio covers more than 200 miles of territory, reaching 55 miles into the interior of Texas.
They're second only to their colleagues in the Rio Grande Valley, where officers are the busiest in the nation handling migrant activity. Officials say they only have a fraction of the manpower needed to deal with an average of over 1,000 migrant encounters a day.
Vanessa Croy with the KENS 5 border team explains how agents are handling the increase.
At least half of those migrant encounters, up to 500 a day, are all happening in Val Verde County. Hundreds of migrants waiting to turn themselves in. But the challenge for agents is processing centers are over capacity and transportation is limited.
It's the hotspot for migrant crossings in Del Rio, a restricted area near the Port of Entry Bridge, only accessible with Border Patrol escort. Officials said they're seeing many groups like this one, gathering at the gate, waiting to turn themselves in to authorities.
Cunha is relatively safe compared to Rio Grande Valley, where they have two cartels fighting for territory. There's only one cartel south of us.
But it's creating a bottleneck. Processing centers are already full.
400 to 500 migrants a day that we're trying to hold, care, feed, process, and then trying to move them out as quick as possible.
And with most agents pulled from the field for processing, transportation is also limited.
Just because of the flow and the congestion at all the stations, it doesn't allow us to move them quicker.
Leaving the migrants to wait out the time in the blazing summer heat. And that's why Border Patrol has created a temporary intake station under the Port of Entry Bridge, where the shade provides a cooler space to wait.
If you compare it to where they were to what it is now, 100 times better. We brought them water, we brought them porta potties. We also have a non-governmental organization that provides them with food.
Patrol agent in charge of the Del Rio station, Rick Moreno, said the migrants crossing here are mostly from Haiti, Cuba, and Venezuela. And with the high numbers, COVID is still a major concern.
That's in our mind every day, so we treat every migrant as a potential exposure. He
said agents don't have the capability to test migrants for COVID at the processing facilities.
We take every single precaution, understanding that the threat is still there, and we message it every single day.
In Del Rio with the KENS 5 border team, I'm Vanessa Croy.